Sean and I see each other every day. Every day. We live together, so obviously we see each other 24/7. My relationship is totally good with Maggie. We don't fight anymore. We have a pretty good relationship. We respect each other's boundaries, you know, like, we don't, you know, we just aren't in that phase anymore where we, you know, feel the need to beat the shit out of each other, so. Aaliyah loves her Aunt Happy. That's what she calls her, is Aunt Happy. So, well, she calls her Happy, you know, but she freaking loves her, and Maggie loves Aaliyah. I was really, you know, Maggie was really afraid that when she went to jail that Aaliyah was gonna forget her, but, you know, the entire time Maggie was in jail, Aaliyah was always like, we're happy, wanna see Happy. You know, they share a room, so they're roommates. First, me and Maggie were roommates, and now Aaliyah and Maggie are roommates. I think I mentioned this before, like, I don't think Maggie still sees Dallas. If she does, she doesn't hang out with him as friends, she just sees him, you know, because she sometimes hangs out with Dallas's mom. Yes, I do, and if you haven't seen it, I have just uploaded a video about my new paranormal experiences, so make sure you guys go check that out if you haven't seen that. Abortion is a very touchy subject. Every time that I talk about my opinion on abortion, I get some sort of, you know, like, angry person commenting, saying, you know, like, just, like, really, like, trying to, like, grind their opinions into me, you know, and it's like, I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, my opinion on abortion, I'm not sitting here saying that I feel like everybody should abide by my opinion. Like, this is just for me, you know, because, you know, there are different situations and, you know, like, different people, so, like, you know, whatever fits for you, you know, if you believe in abortion, you know, whatever, if you don't believe in abortion, whatever. I'm totally, like, I don't believe in abortion for myself. Like, I would never get an abortion if any of the obvious, you know, scenarios, like, it doesn't matter, like, I would just not consider abortion. For myself, I would consider, you know, adoption before I decided to get an abortion. Abortion, it would just not be for me, so. I thought it was funny because Canada and Ireland are both places that Sean and I definitely would love to visit someday. Sean and I do plan on getting our own place. Right now, the plan is kind of a little bit up in the air. Looking for a place that we can find either property to, like, put some RVs on and then eventually build on, or find, you know, like, a nice house. Sean and I really want to, like, just get out of state. We want to start somewhere new. We want to start, you know, somewhere new for our family. We're starting a new life and we want to start it somewhere else. You know, I never wanted to stay in Idaho for too long, and Sean, you know, he grew up in Idaho, so he definitely is all for getting out of state and going somewhere else. So pretty much, yes, we do plan on getting our own place. Right now, that's our plan for when we move out of my mom's house, but eventually it is, like, a huge goal of ours to get out in our own place where we're living in our own house, you know, with our own cars and, you know, like, nobody else, just me, Sean, and Aaliyah, and, you know, any other kids that we have, and possibly Maggie, because I would totally be down with Maggie to be my lifelong roommate. Oh, and no, it does not bother me that Maggie is gay. I've known that she was gay since we were either 8th grade or 9th grade, so yeah, no, it's been a long known thing that Maggie has been gay for a long time. Maggie was in jail pretty much because she was trying to top out her time, and she's been on probation for a long time, and I've talked about this quite a few times, but again, like, topping out your time is when somebody's on probation and they don't want to, you know, do the probation on the outside, and they don't want to, you know, go through with, like, the probation terms and all that. Then they can, you know, spend a certain amount of time in jail and pretty much do their time, you know. So it's that's what she did. Maggie's not on probation anymore, which is so exciting because if you guys remember when I first started doing videos, I was on probation, and I got off probation in November, the month before Aaliyah was born, and Maggie's been on probation like ever, since then, because she was on probation. Her and I got put on probation on the same day, and then I got off probation and she didn't. So she is a free bird. I'm doing the little wings thing. I don't think you guys can see that, but it's a wings thing, like a free bird. Yes, I do. Well, so it's a very peculiar thing, so listen very closely. There's this thing called the delete button, and anytime someone says something rude or just unwanted, or I'm just like, wow, man, that was uncool, delete, gone, bye, and if they're one of those people that keep commenting on like every single one of my videos and just leaving like really rude remarks, then I'll block them. But there is some times where I just want to talk shit to somebody. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna prove this, and I'm like, you're stupid, you don't make sense, you fucking idiot, that kind of thing. I'm not going to college. No, he does not. Occasionally, we put her in the exerciser. She's gotten to the point where, I don't want to say we can trust her out here by herself, like when we're smoking cigarettes, because that's like the only reason, like, she would be in the exerciser is when like we went out back or went in the garage to smoke a cigarette. It did get to the point where like sometimes on a good day then she could be out here by herself, and she has her like little like chairs, like she has so many like little miniature chairs that like she just like sits in and like just watches TV or just hangs out while we're not in here. And but there are some days where we do put her in the exerciser when we go out to smoke. And yeah, so sometimes she's not using it as much, but it still does come in use. Her not listening, she talks back, she's really mouthy sometimes when she gets like in those like ornery moods, like she gets like really mouthy, and like like we're really trying to like get it in her brain that like it's not okay to like demand people around, because she's really bossy. The best way that we figured out that really works, to get her attention, to get her to calm down and realize like, hey, that was not okay, and she really does show like she knows that what she did was wrong. What we do is we just tell her to sit down, we have her sit down and time out. Pretty much it for temper tantrums. Like we just, have her sit down, and then, we explain to her like why she's in trouble if she touch something, or like for example, lately she's been going to the doggy bowl and picking up like piles of dog food and bringing it out in the living room and hiding it for the dogs and stuff. So if she were to get caught doing that, then we would have her sit down over here. We'd like pull her over to this corner over here. Let me see. We'd pull her over here, and have her sit like, and then explain to her and show her the dog food and let her know like, hey, you don't touch that, you've been told, you know better, because we've told her countless times not to touch the dog food, but still we catch her going over there to pick up dog food. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Sit her down and time out, really just like get on her level and explain to her like what you're doing right now is not okay. You need to calm down, you need to relax, and then when you can calm down and relax and act like not a crazy person, then you can get up and play again. But until then, you need to calm down. Like if we're going through the store, it's like rarely ever nowadays that she freaks out or has a tantrum. Like mainly it's only if we like go past a toy or something and she's having a bad mood and she wants a toy. She's like, I want a toy! And you have to tell her, no, like you don't talk like that, and you don't ask like that, and you're not gonna get a toy. And then she freaks out even more. But like it's just like, I don't know, I just ignore her when she acts like that. I don't give her attention when she acts like that. So I'm pretty sure that you guys have all seen the brown hair. I decided to dye it again. I don't know, I felt like it was time. Like I like the blonde, but I don't know, I felt like it was time to go brown again, and I really like it, it was a nice change. And alrighty, I guess that is it. So those are all the questions, and I am so relieved. I don't know about you guys, but I am just so relieved that I finally got this finished. It's done, and now it's time to finish editing part 2 and upload. So yay, woohoo! And now I can start on my collab video too. So I'm really excited about getting this video uploaded and out of the way. Thank you guys for sticking with me, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and request videos. Also, go like my Facebook fan page and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Bye!